here. Hope everybody's doing well. You're looking at my vanity area, my drawers here. Yeah, and I am going to be decluttering some things again. So I don't have a lot to declutter, but every so often I just like to look through here, see if there's anything I need to get rid of, something that I maybe am not using, I got and I'm not using it. So I'm gonna go through here and I'm just gonna see if there's anything I need to get rid of, throw away. I try to, give things to others when I can. So a lot of these, if they're still like, pretty full, if I think someone can use them, I'll try to find someone to give them to. I don't like to just throw away products, but if it's something that's gone bad, then it just needs to get thrown away. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the top drawer. I got this blush palette from Revolution, and I'm gonna definitely hang on to this. I get a lot of wear out of this. I like the color selection in there, so definitely keeping that. I have two of these little cream gel blushes from LA Colors, and I do get quite a lot of use out of these as well, so I'm hanging on to those. This one here is this Milani Cheek Kiss, and I do use this as well, so I'm hanging on to that. In here, I've got a very tiny Porefessional from Benefit, and this was just a little sample size. And I do like this. I actually probably need to set this out. I don't know if there's even anything in there left to use up, but I'm gonna actually take this out and set it out on my actual vanity so I can try to use it up today, because otherwise I'll forget about it in there. This is from Pixi. It's the Rose Flash Balm, and I just don't use this. I think it's actually pretty old, so I'm gonna actually toss that and get rid of it because I need to throw that away. We got a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's almost gone, but I do use this, and I am gonna keep that. This is the e.l.f. Oil Control Liquid Lotion, and this actually works really well if you have oily skin, which I have like combo skin, and I haven't been using this just because my skin feels dry in certain areas more with the water down here in Florida. But I think I'm actually going to start using this again. I want to try to maybe use it on my forehead and my nose because those areas seem to get the most oily throughout the day. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm definitely going to be using it. This is the Neutrogena Daily Defense Lotion Sunscreen. It's actually really good. I need to see if it's still good, which it is until February of next year. So I actually am going to hang on to this. I'm going to start using it under my makeup. That's what I bought it for, and I don't know why I wasn't using it under my makeup, but I can't remember if it broke me out or something. That's why I wasn't using it, but I'm going to get back into using this again. So I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm going to start using that. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I honestly don't know. I'm not a fan of this. I don't know why. I liked it a lot when I first got it, but I just don't know. I don't know if I just don't like the way it works or what, but I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna probably give it to someone, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These are these Stila One Step Correct eye correcting serum stuff. Yeah, and I am so close to using this up. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I need to actually get in the habit of using this, so I am going to hang on to it because I do really like the product. I just need to get more use out of it. I need to like have it out. That's the problem. If things are buried under things, I'm not going to use them. So, and then I got the One Step Correct Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer, also almost gone. I need to just go ahead and finish using that up. And then this is the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. For some reason, I have not been using this. I don't know. I remember liking it, so I'm going to hang on to it. And I am going to try to start getting more use out of it. I need to start using more of my primers. I don't know if it's, Usually I'm just going to work and I just don't bother, so I need to just start using these to use them up. So I'm going to keep that. And then this is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I don't, you know, I like it, but I don't. And I feel like this one has really gotten old. It's actually pretty old, and I just don't really use it. I have another bronzer that I prefer, so I'm actually going to get rid of this. So that opens up a little bit of space for me. I can put those back in there. From my blushes, I have my Chanel blush, which is Fascia Rose. Definitely not getting rid of that. I love this blush. So I'm going to keep that. This Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink, I've been using it, and I do get wear out of it. I wear quite a bit of blush. The Milani Cheek Kiss in Blushing Berry, also hanging on to that. e.l.f. Sparkling Rose blush stick. I use that, so I'm going to hang on to it. This contour stick from LA Colors, I really don't reach for, but maybe I can start reaching for it. Maybe on days I want to kind of skip blush and just do like a little bit of a bronzy kind of look. I can get some use out of that because I actually do like it. Pacifica Desert Sunset blush, hanging on to that. The Ofra blush and blush rose, I'm gonna hang on to that. The Jouer highlighter in rose quartz. I just don't wear a lot of highlighter anymore, but I do really like this one. It's my favorite, so I'm gonna hang on to it. And the Ofra highlighter in Covent Garden, I'm gonna hang on to that because I also really like that one. This is the Good Lighting highlighter from Complex Culture, and it's more of a white tone, and I actually am going to hang on to this because I like having a highlighter that isn't pink. The others are pink, so I'm going to hang on to that one because I can get some wear out of it. Now this Hello Halo highlighter from Wet n Wild, I just don't really use, but I can't bear myself to part with it because it looks so beautiful with certain looks, so I am going to hang on to it. And then this is the bronzer from Pretty Vulgar, and I actually really like this bronzer, so I think it's a little bit more cool toned than the butter bronzer, so I'm going to hang on to that one. So I'm pretty good on my blushes, not really much to get rid of there because I really like them and I wear a lot of them, so I'm going to hang on to that. Just going to put them back in. Alright, let's open our next drawer. These are all my lipsticks. Not really much here that I need to get rid of because, let me move you guys down some. I really do wear quite a lot of these. I'm going to just open this up and see if there's any in there that are old, but I don't think so. And I get pretty good wear out of these. I mean, when I, wear them. So really not much to get rid of there. This Black Honey is a little bit old, but I think it's still good. I mean, it still smells okay. So I'm gonna hang on to it. And yeah, those are all pretty good. I'm not gonna mess with those too much. And in here I have this LA Colors lip duo in Charm that I haven't used yet, that I need to use up. Let me move you guys down. Okay, so let's go through here and see what we got. So I got these e.l.f. Little liquid eyeshadows. I have been wearing these. They are getting a bit old, but this one, it looks like it's dried out. I mean, I just tried to get some product and nothing's coming out, so I think that one is a goner. This one from Koki Beauty, it's still good. Yeah, that one's still good. These are not as nice as the e.l.f. ones, but I guess I'm going to hang on to it. This one, I like the color, but this formula is horrible. It is so patchy and just, yeah, I'm going to hang on to it, but it's not my favorite. And then I've got this purple one from e.l.f. That one is still there, still good, so it's a little old, but I'm gonna hang on to it. And the red one for certain looks. I don't wear it a lot, but it's still good as well, so I'm gonna hang on to that one. I got MAC eyeshadow there, this Amuse eyeshadow. It's pretty old. It smells okay. In chocolate. I'm gonna keep that. This Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. It's hitting pan, but I do use it, so I'm gonna hang on to it. My little glitters from Wet n Wild there, I'm gonna hang on to those. This little white eyeshadow in Sugar from Wet n Wild. It's pretty old, and honestly, I probably need to toss it because I have other palettes that have white. My little Nomad eyeshadow. This is still good. And this pink eyeshadow from Milani. I just never reach for this, ever. So I think I'm going to probably get rid of it because I just don't reach for it. I've never used it. Believe Beauty. I'm going to hang on to that. I got two of these little silvery eyeshadow quads from L'Oreal, and I'm going to hang on to those because I do wear them quite a bit. I've got a Laura Mercier khaki caviar stick. I wear that. This I am going to toss. It's the Maybelline Color Strike in Chase. I'm going to throw this out because I just don't wear it, and really not a lot of product is even left in there, so I'm going to toss that. This Nude Sticks Copper Foil eyeshadow stick thing I do wear still, so I'm gonna hang on to it. Petite Heat from Naked, yeah. NYX Ultimate Edit Bright Shades, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep these, but I am going to toss this one, which is the Space Case. I just never reach for this, and the formula is just not very good. I don't like that eyeshadow. And this LA Girl hologram, I really like it, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't had a lot of opportunity to use it. I'll try it again. I didn't care too much for the formula, but I'll try it again. So, because I do like it. I think it's pretty. Oh, and then this, I haven't used it yet, but honestly, I probably need to move this up with the lipsticks. I don't even know why it's down there. All right, and then let me move you guys over because this one is a long one on the floor. I'm trying to... All right, guys, sorry about that weird angle, but... Okay, so down here is my eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I'm going to be tossing too much from here. These things are just like some more blenders. I have some little empty jars in case I want to repackage some stuff. I have my own little supplies down there. Oh, this is really old, like really old. I got this from a friend, Lauren. She sent this to me, and I'm sure these are still good, but they are so old, and I probably need to toss this because it's just really... It's getting pretty old. That is like at least 10 years old. ColourPop, I'm gonna keep. The CoverGirl Chocoholic, gonna keep. This nude palette from LA Colors, I really don't enjoy, but I'm gonna keep it. I thought it would be better than it was, but the Tartelette palette I use. We got Too Faced, I use that. The Sailor Moon, yeah. I use the Bubble Nebula. The Gingerbread Spice I use. Norvina palette. My mom got me this one, so I do keep that. The Urban Decay Naked Cherry. I haven't reached for that a lot lately, but I'm gonna keep it. The Riviera palette, this is the biggest letdown of all letdowns. I thought this palette was so beautiful and I thought I would really enjoy it, and these colors are so crap. They just don't last. They are nothing like, it's like they're nothing like the formula of the other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. They're just not as good. I don't know what happened with this one, but it is not a good palette at all. Not a good palette. This Baked Browns from Joseph Colors. Yeah, I'm just like over this palette. I really am. I don't even reach for it anymore. So I think I'm gonna toss that one or give it to someone because I don't use it anymore. This is also really old. This Cover FX. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's got some really pretty stuff in there, but I never reach for this anymore. And yeah, I mean, the packaging is disgusting. It's time for it to go. So now that opens up some space for me. And then I've got my little Sephora. Don't use this a lot either, but I'll hang on to it because I might. I also have this in the back that I need to toss because this is really old as well. And I never reach for this from Profusion. I mean, this is beyond old. Yeah, that's really old. So, all right. So I think that's pretty good. I think I've decluttered a little bit. I have some more space down here. And if I get some palettes that end up taking the place of some of these other palettes, I'll, declutter if I need to. These two are the Profusion Love Struck and the Fruit Pie Filling, and those are pretty good too, so I'm going to keep them. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter, and yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these, if you want to see me go through some other things and see what I need to get rid of, or, even makeup, like not makeup related declutters, let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos from me. See you guys in the next one.